This device can save you from choking even when you're completely alone. This veteran emergency responder has stunned the nation with something no one expected. He recently shared a life-saving discovery that could prevent the choking deaths he responds to every week. The story began 6 months ago when Marcus Thompson, a paramedic with 18 years of experience, responded to what would become the most heartbreaking choking emergency of his career. Marcus received an emergency call about an elderly man found unconscious in his London flat by a concerned neighbour who hadn't seen him for days. Moments later, after taking him to the hospital mortuary, he found himself standing in a devastated family's living room. The paramedic revealed that the 74-year-old gentleman had choked on his dinner while completely alone in his apartment. A simple piece of roast beef had blocked his airway, and there was no one there to help him. When asked about what affected him most, Marcus said the last thing that haunted him was knowing this man's final moments were spent completely alone, unable to make a sound or call for help. Thankfully, this wouldn't be in vain. But after that tragic call, Marcus decided he would never let another person fall victim to choking again, especially knowing he responds to these emergencies every single week. He knew the answer wasn't faster ambulances or better training. Brain damage begins in just 4 minutes, and the average emergency response time in London is 8 to 11 minutes. So instead, Marcus decided to try something completely different. He partnered with his sister, a biomedical engineer who specialized in developing emergency medical devices for NHS trusts, and together they studied choking fatalities and discovered 2 critical elements that make them so preventable, yet so deadly. First, when someone is choking and completely alone, traditional rescue methods like the Heimlich maneuver are completely useless because they require another person to perform them effectively. But when you're by yourself, unable to make any sound with your airway blocked, panic sets in, and you have exactly 4 minutes before unconsciousness results in brain damage. In fact, it's particularly tragic for elderly people living independently because they often lack the physical strength to seek help. And many have underlying health conditions that make choking more likely. The second is the combination of complete airway blockage, the body's panic response, and the countdown to brain damage, which means that even if someone manages to call 999, emergency services simply cannot reach them fast enough to prevent a fatal outcome. Taking this devastating reality into account, Marcus and his sister worked on a way to give choking victims the power to save themselves without requiring another person's help or waiting for emergency services. Instead of forcing air up from the lungs like the Heimlich maneuver, they needed something that did the opposite, something that could pull the stuck food directly out from the person's windpipe. After 27 different prototypes, they made a breakthrough device with specialized vacuum technology that allows anyone to clear their own blocked airway, even when completely alone and unable to breathe. Marcus decided to test this device by giving one to his 76-year-old mother who lives alone, just in case. He didn't think much about it for months. Then, 6 months later, he received a phone call that changed everything, but this time it had a different ending. His mother had started choking while alone at home. But instead of becoming another tragic statistic, she remembered the device Marcus had left in her kitchen drawer. By the time Marcus rushed over to check on her after her panicked call, she was completely fine and breathing normally. She told him that within seconds of using the device, the obstruction cleared completely and she could breathe again, something that would have been impossible with traditional methods. Under clinical evaluation, the device was able to successfully clear airway obstructions in 97% of cases, where traditional self-help methods would have failed completely. That's when Marcus realized how many lives this device could save across the UK. He worked with medical colleagues to help bring it to British families. It's called Choke Rescue, a breakthrough anti-choking device that can transform a fatal emergency into a survivable situation by providing immediate, self-administered relief. The patented airlift technology uses negative pressure that works even when you have no air left in your lungs to create the pressure needed for traditional methods. It allows anyone to clear their airway with medical-grade effectiveness, even against complete blockages that would otherwise be fatal without professional intervention. This means no more helpless situations where someone dies alone simply because help can't arrive fast enough. It's also incredibly simple to use, just 3 steps. Place, press, pull. Such ease is crucial because in a choking emergency, you need something that works instantly without complex instructions, whether it's food, medication, or any object that gets stuck. Choke Rescue can save a life when help simply can't get there in time. The Choke Rescue device is simply unmatched by any traditional choking remedy in every category. Simply keep it nearby and feel the confidence that comes with knowing you have professional-grade emergency response in your own hands. Use it once, and the only thing you'll notice is the incredible relief of being able to breathe again when traditional methods would have failed you completely. It will give you the power to survive what Marcus sees too often, people dying alone from something completely preventable. It's why families all around the UK are choosing Choke Rescue for life-saving preparedness. It's no secret that choking incidents claim more British lives each year than house fires and drownings combined. In fact, as Marcus will tell you, most people have no idea that when choking alone, traditional methods simply don't work, and this problem only gets worse as our population ages. Wouldn't you rather have the same life-saving tool that Marcus now recommends to every family he meets? Marcus wants every household to have access to this life-saving technology, so he's worked with Coult's Devices, the company he partnered with to offer a special 50% off for anyone who orders within the next 24 hours. This is an exceptional deal, and it might be taken down at any time, so it's best to act now. Now I know what you're thinking. Will it work when I need it most? Well, Marcus wants purchasing to be completely risk-free. So Choke Rescue is offering an industry-leading 90-day money-back guarantee on all purchases today. You either feel completely prepared for choking emergencies or get a full refund. Grab yours now before these super low prices are raised.